Today we are talking about a science fiction suspense movie, Vivarium. Gemma and Tom are a kind young couple. They see a bird that was taken by a cuckoo dove and fell to the ground. They dig a hole, then bury the dead bird there. They pray together. Recently they have a plan to buy a house. Staff at the real estate company Martin said their interesting community environment is particularly good. If they don't buy it now, it will be sold out. Gemma and Tom are moved. They immediately follow Martin to the interesting community. The streets here are spotless. The house is neat and uniform. It's just like copy and paste. Martin takes them to the house number 9. Gemma and Tom go in and take a look. It has simple and comfortable decoration. There is also a front yard and a backyard. For them, this is simply heaven. The two watch for a long time. They suddenly find that Martin is missing. This is so strange. They decide to go home first, but it takes a long time. None of them finds an exit from the area. And there are the house 9 everywhere. Is the designer of this area a fan of number 9? They want to take out the phone and take a navigation, but they find no signal. They can only drive forward in a straight line. But when the sun goes down, dark comes, the car is out of gas. They haven't driven out. Without any choice, Gemma and Tom, also tired and hungry, they can only walk into the house. They eat the fruit in the refrigerator. No taste at all. 2 people lie in the bed. They can't hear any sound. They feel that the whole area is quiet like a cemetery. After dawn, Tom climbs onto the roof. He takes a look. There are only densely packed roofs of the same style, and the blossoming white clouds without any differences. Everything is like a painting. It's dreamy and breathtaking. Tom is scared. Since they can't get out on the road, they decide to climb over the fence between different houses. They chase the sun out, but they walk until it's dark. They do not leave this area. There is no way. They go back to the house 9 to live for the another night. On the road in front of the door appeared a box. There are all kinds of daily necessities and convenience food. This interesting community is simply there is no return. Tom gets angry. He destroys the house directly. He intends to use light and smoke to attract outside attention. But the fire burns till dawn. No one comes. The house that is supposed to be ashes has been restored. Another box appears. There is a baby inside. The box is noted that raising the child, then they will be released. Tom and Gemma feel very strange, but quickly, they are frightened. Just a few months later, the baby grows into a teenager. He stands in front of Tom and Gemma's bed early every morning. He combs his hair neatly. He just likes a repeater. He learns from Tom and Gemma's words. He is very good at imitating their words and actions. He talks endlessly. When he is happy, he runs to the mountains and whispers. When he is unhappy, he will be hysterical again. He yells whenever he wants. Gemma and Tom can't spare a moment. They get angry. Tom thinks the boy is a mutant. He is so strange. Tom doesn't even like the boy anymore. He lives like a prisoner now. Now there is another annoying spirit. Tom can't bear it. If there is no escape on the ground, why doesn't he try to dig a hole? So Tom begins to dig a hole day and night. When it's time, Tom and Gemma hold hands and dance together. The boy comes to join in the fun. Then Tom makes the boy fall down. Tom is almost depressed. He wants to rest early at night, but the boy sings a nocturne vigorously. So noisy are every day. Tom has insomnia. Marital life has become an unattainable dream. This night, he finally falls asleep, but he is awakened by a strange sound. He takes a look in the living room. The boy is watching TV. He sees strange pictures with strange sounds on the TV. Tom turns off the TV. The boy opens again. They repeat this several times. There is no way. Tom and Gemma can only go back to the bedroom and endure the noisy sound. At breakfast, just because Gemma pours the milk slower, the boy screams. Tom is going crazy. He couldn't bear it and locks the boy in the car. But Gemma's heart is softer. She takes the boy out. This makes a gap between Tom and Gemma. Rather than go home and endure the torture, it's better for Tom to get up early and dig the hole until the dark. That night, Gemma lets the boy go to bed early and have a good dream. The boy says, "What is a dream?" He never dreams. Upon hearing this, Gemma suddenly feels sympathy for the boy. The boy runs out to play. Gemma goes to find him. She discovers that the child had taken a book with words she can't understand at all. Gemma asks the boy who gave him this book. The boy says it's a secret. Gemma decides to play a game with the boy. It's imitation game. Gemma imitates the boy. The boy imitates the guy he saw today. Subsequently, Gemma sees a very scary scene. At this moment, She finally agrees with Tom's opinion. The humanoid creature in front of her. Not like their kind at all. A few months later, the boy grows up. Although he doesn't growl anymore, he still talks a lot. He always looks like a sense of superiority. Tom, who digs hole every day, is completely exhausted because of overworking. One late night, Tom is digging holes again. Suddenly he digs out a plastic bag. He touches with his hand. There is a head in it. Immediately, he seems to see his final destination. He no longer wishes to escape from here. He takes a long breath. He thinks his life will end like this. After that, the boy brings a plastic bag to put Tom's body in. The boy throws Tom into the hole, which is dug by Tom himself. The escape that Tom once dreamed. It turns out he just digs his own grave. Gemma is heartbroken. She thinks the weird boy is the culprit. She wants to kill him and avenges Tom. Then, she just watches the boy dives into the ground like a beast. It turns out there is a prison under the ground. After Gemma sees through this community, where there is no return, she also dies. Since coming here, Tom and Gemma seem to be in a part of photosynthesis. The life is quickly drained. The boy buries the bodies of the two. Then he fills up the car. He easily gets out of this area. He comes to real estate agency. He puts away the body of Martin, who just died. He puts Martin in the cremation furnace of the file cabinet next to it. Then he becomes a new real estate agency. The movie uses the cover of science fiction to show a human dilemma. Although the ending only forms a superficial loop, it doesn't explain the reason for the cycle. It seems not justified, but the whole movie conveys a feeling very accurately. Be straightforward. What this movie wants to show is its atmosphere. All you need is the emotion. Some viewers say the plot is boring. Some say the sense of substitution is too strong. What do you think? Leave a comment to discuss. The movie ends here. Thank you for watching. Follow my page to watch more film review.